Heavenly Father, we thank you for your sovereignty. We are so grateful for you. We thank you for the power that you have and never to be misled, never to be misused. We thank you for Mayor Kaler. We thank you for these commissioners, our city manager, our clerk, our department heads. We thank you for all of our leaders, those who have been appointed, hired, and volunteer. We thank you for the city of Paducah, and we believe that tonight and all nights that these men and women come together, that they would do so with great wisdom, great sensitivity, great compassion, and great focus. So we turn this meeting over to you, God. Have your way. And in each one of us, may we be supportive and encouraging, whether they can see us or when they don't see us. And it is in the name of Jesus that we all pray and say together, amen.
And the Pledge of Allegiance. Commissioner Rhodes, would you do that for us?
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to its republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For those of you out in the audience that weren't able to attend tonight, we had a great swearing in. And it was wonderful to see so many different walks of life here at the commission chambers that came to support us and that want Paducah to be successful. So we certainly thank all those people for being here tonight. And I just wanted to thank each of you, each of my commissioners. I know it's going to be a great 4 years. And all the help that we get from our city clerk and our city manager. Thank you. So first is our minutes. Commissioner Abraham.
I move that the reading of the minutes for the December 18th, 2012 City Commission meeting be waived and that minutes of said meetings prepared by the city clerk be approved as written.
Second.
City clerk.
Commissioner Abraham?
Aye.
Commissioner Gayle?
Aye.
Commissioner Rhodes?
yes.
Commissioner Wilson?
Aye.
Mayor Kaler?
Aye. We'll go on to appointments tonight. We have several appointments to do tonight. As most of you know, all the commission appointments roll off with each election, so we have to either reappoint or appoint new commissioners to fill those spots. Whereas it is necessary to adjust the terms of 2 members of the Paducah Riverfront Development Authority to be in compliance with the City of Paducah Ordinance Number 2010-11-7752, and whereas subject to the approval of the Board of Commissioners, I hereby extend the terms of members Meredith Schrader from October 28, 2012 to October 28, 2014, and Joe Dempsey from October 28, 2011 to October 28, 2015. And whereas, subject to the approval of the Board of Commissioners, I hereby appoint Sandra Wilson to replace Commissioner Gayle Kaler as a member of the Paducah Riverfront Development Authority, which term will expire December 31st, 2014, or coincide with her service as a city commissioner.
I move that the Board of Commissioners...
Never mind. No, never mind.
I move that the Board of Commissioners approve the action of Mayor Kaler in adjusting the terms of Meredith Schrader and Joe Dempsey and appointing Commissioner Sandra Wilson as members of the Paducah Riverfront Development Authority.
Second.
City Clerk.
Commissioner Abraham?
Aye.
Commissioner Gayle?
Aye.
Commissioner Rhodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Wilson?
Aye.
Mayor Kaler?
Aye. Whereas, subject to the approval of the Board of Commissioners, I hereby appoint Commissioner Carol Gault as a member of the Paducah-McCracken County Joint Sewer Agency to replace Commissioner Gerald Watkins. This term will expire December 31st, 2014. Commissioner Rhodes.
I move the Board of Commissioners approve the action of Mayor Kaler and appointing Commissioner Carol Gault as a member of the Paducah-McCracken County Joint Sewer Agency.
Second.
City Clerk.
Commissioner Abraham?
Aye.
Commissioner Gayle?
Aye.
Commissioner Rhodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Wilson?
Aye.
Mayor Kaler?
Aye. Whereas, subject to the approval of the Board of Commissioners, I hereby appoint Alan Rhodes as a member of the Commissioner of Waterworks to replace Gayle Kaler, whose term has expired. This term will expire December 31st, 2014. Commissioner Wilson.
I move that the Board of Commissioners approve the action of Mayor Kaler in appointing Alan Rhodes as a member of the Commissioners of Waterworks.
Second.
City Clerk.
Commissioner Abraham,
Aye.
Commissioner Galt,
Aye.
Commissioner Wilson,
Aye.
Mayor Kaler.
Aye. Whereas, subject to the approval of the Board of Commissioners, I hereby appoint Carol Galt as a member of the Paducah-McCracken County Emergency Communications Service Board. This term will expire December 31st, 2014.
I move that the Board of Commissioners approve the action of Mayor Kaler in reappointing Carol Galt as a member of the Paducah-McCracken County Emergency Communications Service Board.
Second.
City Clerk.
Commissioner Abraham,
Aye.
Commissioner Rhodes,
Yes.
Commissioner Wilson,
Aye.
Mayor Kaler.
Aye. Whereas, subject to the approval of the Board of Commissioners, I hereby appoint Commissioner Richard Abraham as a member of the Brooks Stadium Commission to replace Gerald Watkins, whose term has expired. This term will expire December 31st, 2014. Commissioner Galt.
I move that the Board of Commissioners approve the recommendation of Mayor Kaler in appointing Commissioner Richard Abraham as a member of the board, as a member of the Brooks Stadium Commission.
Second.
City Clerk.
Commissioner Galt,
Aye.
Commissioner Rhodes,
Yes.
Commissioner Wilson,
Aye.
Mayor Kaler.
Aye. We'll go into motions now. And it's, according to KRS statutes, each term, newly elected term, we appoint or elect Mayor Pro Tem. And traditionally, we have used the formula here in the city of Paducah of the highest vote getter being elected as Mayor Pro Tem. And so tonight, it's my pleasure to make this. I move that Commissioner Sandra Wilson be nominated and elected Mayor Pro Tem of the city of Paducah to serve in this capacity until the expiration of her present term as City Commissioner.
Second.
City Clerk.
Commissioner Abraham,
Aye.
Commissioner Galt,
Aye.
Commissioner Rhodes,
Yes.
Mayor Kaler.
Aye. Congratulations, Carol, and I look forward to working with you and calling on you quite a bit. I mean, Sandra. Oh, my goodness,
there you
I
go.
can't believe that.
There you go. It's the chair.
It is.
It's the chair.
It's the chair because he used to always call you me.
Bill, I'm sorry for ever criticizing you for that.
Thank you.
Oh, my goodness.
All right. Commissioner Rhodes,
Okay.
you have the next one.
I move the following documents and bids be received and filed. Documents: oath of office, Mayor Gayle Kaler for 2013 through 2016. Commissioners Abraham, Galt, Rhodes, and Wilson for 2013 and 2014. 2 certificates of insurance: Ivets Plumbing Contractors, Inc., Louisville Paving Company, Incorporated, Heflin Incorporated, Danny Cope and Sons, Coop Construction Company Incorporated, Asphalt Paving Incorporated, Johnston Fire Services LLC, J.C. Cates Construction Company Incorporated, Lewis Beans Plumbing, B.H. Green and Son Incorporated, Morgan Trevathan and Gunn Incorporated. Declaration of emergency due to inclement weather as authorized by H.R. 30.0 by Acting City Manager John Perkins, dated December 26, 2012. Notice of cancellation for City Commission meeting on December 25th, 2012. Notice of called meeting for City Commission meeting on January 8th, 2013. Renewal agreement with Central Paving Company of Paducah for compost grinding of tree debris and yard waste, order number 2010-3-7657.
Second.
Any discussion?
No discussion.
City Clerk.
Commissioner Abraham,
Aye.
Commissioner Galt,
Aye.
Commissioner Rhodes,
Yes.
Commissioner Wilson,
Aye.
Mayor Kaler.
Aye. Municipal orders. Mayor Pro Tem Wilson.
Upon the recommendation of the city manager, the Board of Commissioners of the City of Paducah order that the personnel changes on the attached list be approved.
We need a second.
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 We'll all get used to this. Okay, Cindy.
Okay, we have before you a sprinkling of personnel matters that range from those required by contract, promotions, and of course the maneuverings of the general government rolling on city commission and off.
Any discussion, questions? All right. City Clerk?
Commissioner Abraham,
Aye.
Commissioner Galt,
Aye.
Commissioner Rhodes,
Yes.
Commissioner Wilson,
Aye.
Mayor Kaler.
Aye. We'll move on to ordinances adoption. These are things that we have gone over. One, actually. Commissioner Abraham.
I move that the Board of Commissioners adopt an ordinance entitled, an ordinance of the City of Paducah approving an amendment to the agreement for the 2006 Kentucky Transportation Enhancement Grant Reimbursement Program between Kentucky Transportation Cabinet and the City of Paducah for the Greenway Trail Phase 1 grant funds, and authorizes the mayor to execute an agreement for same. This ordinance is summarized as follows: that the City of Paducah authorizes the mayor to execute an amendment to the agreement between the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet and the City of Paducah for the 2006 Kentucky Transportation Enhancement Grant Reimbursement Program award in the amount of $500,000 for the Greenway Trails Project Phase 1 to extend the termination date to June 30th, 2013. All other terms and conditions of the original agreement P02-628-0600033374 shall remain in effect.
Second.
Any discussion? All right.
Commissioner Abraham,
Aye.
Commissioner Galt,
Aye.
Commissioner Rhodes,
Yes.
Commissioner Wilson,
Aye.
Mayor Kaler.
Aye. We now go into our ordinances introduction, so we do not vote on these. Commissioner Galt.
I move that the Board of Commissioners introduce an ordinance entitled, an ordinance authorizing the mayor to execute an agreement and all documents necessary to accept funds for a litter abatement grant from the Kentucky Division of Waste Management. This ordinance is summarized as follows. The mayor is hereby authorized to execute an agreement and all documents necessary to obtain a 2013 litter abatement award in the amount of $15,058.68 from the Kentucky Division of Waste Management to supplement the city's existing street and street side litter abatement program. This award requires no local cash or in-kind match.
Second.
Rick?
Mayor Commission, this is an annual grant we received that assists us with our solid waste disposal
We do this every year.
every year.
Any questions? Thank you. Thanks, Rick. Commissioner Rhodes.
Okay, I move the Board of Commissioners introduce an ordinance entitled, an ordinance of the City of Paducah, Kentucky, approving a memorandum of understanding by and among the City of Paducah, Kentucky, and the Commonwealth Office of Technology's Division of Geographic Information within the Commonwealth of Kentucky's Finance and Administration Cabinet for the Geographic Information System data and aerial photography updates from McCracken and Paducah Geographic Information System, that's MapGIS, and authorizing the mayor to execute said agreement. This ordinance is summarized as follows. The city hereby approves the memorandum of agreement among the city and the Commonwealth of Technology Division of Geographic Information within the Commonwealth of Kentucky's Finance and Administration Cabinet developer for the acquisition of an updated countywide color aerial photography, planimetrics, and LIDAR data. Further, the mayor authorizes to execute the MOA to accomplish the transaction contemplated by the MOA.
Second.
Ben?
Mayor and Commission, what we have, that was a long way basically just to say we're updating our base map information. This project started approximately 1995, and on every 6 to 7 year period of time, we update our base map information that all the 6 members of the consortium use, including the city. The city's kind of the shepherd of the MapGIS consortium. The money is already in the bank. We have we pay in conjunction with the other 5 members $6,000 fee that accrues yearly, and that makes up the amount. You'll see there's a longer summary there. But there is a slight addition of $13,000 that Paducah Water is going to add on that they will reimburse that account with. Quick note about the grant, the state got a $9 million grant to fly the entire state and collect data, and we are allowed to buy up, if you will, or add on to get data at a greater resolution that we need to operate. So with that, if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them.
Sounds good to me. All right, thank you, Ben. Okay, we have the city manager's report.
Thank you, Mayor Kaler, and on behalf of myself and the Directors Management Team, again, congratulations to all of you, and we all look forward to working with you over the next term to make Paducah an even better place than it is now. A little bit of housekeeping here tonight. There will be no meeting next week due to the fact that 4 of you will be traveling to Lexington for the city officials' orientation meeting. It's a statewide meeting put on by the League of Kentucky Cities, so it's a great thing that we're sending people there, and I'm sure it'll be very beneficial. I'll be attending as well. Fire Division Chief Greg Cherry has come through his back surgery in good shape and is anxious, I think, to get back to work as soon as he can. And we have people from the fire department covering other positions during his absence. Things are going very well. Looking through my scribbles here. Okay. Reminder tomorrow, the City Commission and staff are having a orientation workshop. It's sort of a collaborative, interactive workshop with our entire policy and management team getting together to deal with a few items that are before us now and identify some that will be coming before us in the future. We look forward to that. It starts tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock in room 216 of the Emerging Technology Center, I believe it's called, at the college. So we look forward to that. Last thing I want to mention, a couple of meetings ago now, maybe 3, I mentioned to the commission then that we had discovered that we were facing an issue with the next phase of the bike path construction, dealing with the crossing at US 45, and identified the option at that time of a tunnel for a underground crossing with a projected cost of somewhere in the $400,000 range, and told you we would be back before you at some future date with that. I want to advise you tonight that that is being worked on, and there will be multiple options for that in addition to the tunnel that will be identified and brought before you for discussion and direction as soon as we're ready with that. So look for that hopefully the next 2 or 3 meetings because the timing is such that we will be needing to move forward with that. And in conjunction with the design issue of how we deal with that crossing, we are also pursuing the issue of potential additional funding needed depending on what option you all choose to go with for that. So I wanted to bring you up to speed with where we were with that tonight. That's all I have.
Thank you. Any commission comments tonight?
I'd just like to officially, again, welcome you guys. Got through the first one. Great. So just, it's real now, right?
Second.
Second. Yes.
Thank you all.
You're welcome.
And thank you, Mayor Kaler, for the event this afternoon. I think that was very well received. We had such a good crowd here at City Hall today with a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm and a lot of pride in the city of Paducah. So thank you for your vision and to everyone that helped organize that.
And I just wanted to say that I did that on purpose. It was an icebreaker, honest. Just kidding.
I know.
Any other comments tonight?
No, we're looking forward to a great year, and I think there's a lot of energy, and we're headed in the right direction. So it's all going to be good.
Yeah, it was great to see such a diverse group of people tonight. You know, I really enjoyed seeing all those folks here, and you know, just to see all the people that love their community, and that's what's important. And I think, you know, everywhere I go, people want us to be very successful, and that's the only way we can be successful, is with the people out in the community supporting us and helping us. They don't have to always agree, but just to give us input and support us. So that means a lot.
It was nice to have the 4 former mayors here.
Yes.
And as well as Judge Newberry. So it was a very well-attended crowd tonight.
So who has the executive session tonight?
I do.
Sandra.
I move that the board go into closed session for discussion of matters pertaining to the following topics. A specific proposal by a business entity where public discussion of the subject matter would jeopardize the location, retention, expansion, or upgrading of the business entity as permitted by KRS 61.8101G.
Second.
Second.
City Clerk.
Commissioner Abraham,
Aye.
Commissioner Galt,
Aye.
Commissioner Rhodes,
Yes.
Commissioner Wilson,
Aye.
Mayor Kaler.
Aye. Meeting's adjourned. We will not be coming back